Some people don't need closure. They need distance. There is a quiet kind of strength that most people never talk about. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't demand apologies. And it doesn't explain. It's the strength to forgive someone without letting them stay in your life. In a world that glorifies confrontation, closure, and one last conversation, choosing silence is often misunderstood. People call it avoidance. They call it emotional coldness. They call it weakness. But psychology tells a different story. Forgiving someone in silence is not weakness, it's emotional maturity. Part 1. Why silent forgiveness is misunderstood. We're taught that forgiveness must be loud, that it requires conversation, explanation, validation. But that belief comes from emotional dependency, not emotional strength. When someone hurts you deeply, your nervous system remembers. Your mind remembers. Your boundaries remember. Silence in this case isn't passive. It's intentional. Emotionally immature people need to be heard. Emotionally mature people need peace. Forgiving silently means you've stopped trying to control how the other person feels about what they did. And that is a powerful shift. Part 2. Forgiveness does not mean access. One of the biggest myths in relationships is this. If you forgive someone, you owe them access. You don't. Forgiveness is an internal decision. Access is a privilege. Psychologically healthy people understand this difference. You can forgive someone and still recognize they are unsafe for your emotional well-being. You can forgive someone and still choose distance. You can forgive someone and never explain why you left. That's not cruelty. That's self-respect. Part 3. Silence as a boundary. Silence is often the final boundary, not because you're angry, but because you're done bleeding. When you stop explaining, justifying, and defending your pain, it means you've accepted that some people will never understand you. And that's okay. Emotionally mature people don't seek closure from those who caused the damage. They close the door themselves. Part 4. Why strong people walk away quietly. Strong people don't need revenge. They don't need to win the breakup. They don't need to be right. They value emotional stability more than being understood. Silently forgiving someone means you've released resentment, but not discernment. It means you've healed enough to let go, but not enough to forget what you learned. That balance is wisdom. Part 5. When silent forgiveness is healthy. Silent forgiveness is healthy when you no longer feel the need to prove your pain. You're not avoiding, but choosing peace. You've accepted that apology may never come. You've stopped replaying the story in your head. At this stage, silence is no longer heavy. It's light. It gives you space to grow into someone who no longer tolerates what once broke them. Part 6. What this says about you. If you forgive people in silence, it says something powerful about you. It says you've outgrown chaos. It says you value your inner world. It says you don't need external validation to heal. And most importantly, it means you've learned that peace is more valuable than explanations. Not every chapter deserves a conversation. Not every wound needs an audience. And not every goodbye needs words. Sometimes, the most emotionally mature thing you can do is forgive and quietly walk away. Because silence isn't weakness, it's clarity.